Hi, welcome to Scotland's video on making armpit fudge. Sounds a bit weird, right? But don't worry, we're going to show you a quick and easy way to make some tasty fudge. To make your armpit fudge, you're going to need icing sugar, cocoa powder, cream cheese, some butter, some vanilla essence to flavour it. You're going to need a Ziploc bag, or a sandwich bag that you can seal at the top. You need some spoons and some scales just to weigh out your icing sugar. This one's quite a straightforward activity, so it'll be done pretty quickly hopefully. First thing we're going to do is add all of the ingredients into our Ziploc bag. So that's going to be the icing sugar, the cocoa powder, butter and the cream cheese and also the vanilla. With this recipe you can also add some other flavourings and ingredients like chocolate chips or raisins or peanut butter at this stage as well. But today I'm just going to be using some vanilla. The first thing we want to do is weigh out 50 grams of our icing sugar. So just pop your bag into your scales and then get some icing sugar on the go. So it's 50 grams icing sugar that we want to add. And once we've done the icing sugar, the rest of it's just using spoons to measure our ingredients. Almost there, almost there. There we go, 50. Awesome. So you can get rid of your icing sugar now. So the next thing you're going to add in, you can add in your cocoa powder. So it's 2 teaspoons of cocoa. So this is going to make our fudge nice and chocolatey, hopefully. You can get that out of the road now as well. Next thing we need to add in is 2 teaspoons of cream cheese. So again, clean teaspoon for this one, so you don't end up chocolate all in your cream cheese. So maybe a bit much for a teaspoon. So 2 of these, so one of them. And another one. Been quite generous today. 2 of them in. Just wipe the rest of that off as well. Don't want to waste any. Next thing you're going to need is your butter. So for this it's a full tablespoon. So I'm using unsalted butter as well, just to make sure I don't end up with salty fudge. So get a tablespoon of that, and then add that in as well. And then at this stage, all you want to do is add in your flavourings. So for me, like I said, just going to be doing some vanilla today. So a few drops of that. Maybe a wee bit more than a few drops. And if you're adding anything else, like raisins or peanut butter or chocolate chips, if you want to add them, get them in just now before we seal our bag up. And then next step we're going to do, so we need to get our bag sealed without any air in it basically, so we need to squeeze it. And try and squeeze all the air out to the top. The reason we're doing this is so that when we stick it in our armpit, we don't end up with the bag exploding all over our armpits. So do your best to get as much air out of it as possible. Quite tricky, but you'll see, yeah, nice and air free. So now it's literally, as the name says, putting it in your armpit to make it. So stick it in your armpit and give it a good squeeze. And just keep squeezing it. But what we want to do is get all our ingredients all squished together and mixed up as if we were doing it in a bowl, but we're doing it in our armpit. So it's quite difficult to do it in your armpit as well, so you might want to use your hands. You might even want to try and do it with your feet. You just keep squishing. Ooh. Getting there. It's going to take a bit of time, this. So just keep squishing away. Might fast forward the video just to the end where I actually made the fudge, because it takes a little bit of time just to get it all mushed together. So we're getting there slowly but surely. In the end, you want your fudge to be nice and creamy and all mixed in. So see, I've still got some powder at the bottom there, so I want to try and get that mixed in with the rest of the ingredients, if we can. So you just mush it together however works for you. We're almost there, I think. Almost there. Still got some ingredients stuck up at the top here. There was me saying it was straightforward at the start as well. Almost there. Still got a wee bit stuck in the corner, so just when you're doing yours, just check the corners of your bags as well. Just to make sure you get all your ingredients nice and mixed in. So, this might be like some fudge that you've never had before. Normally your fudge will be like hard, like we buy in the shop. So this fudge is a little bit different. You can pop it in the fridge afterwards to let it harden, so that it's a bit more like the fudge that you're used to. Or you can just get straight into it with a spoon and give it a good taste. So you'll see now, I think that's mine pretty much ready. You'll see there's no like bits of icing sugar or anything stuck at the bottom. It's all nice and mixed in, the same colour. It's nice and creamy looking. Yeah, it's a wee bit softer than normal fudge. So like I said, if you want to make it into like harder fudge that you're used to, just pop it in the fridge. You can squeeze it out of your bag into a dish if you want to shape it, but you could just pop it in the fridge in your bag as well, and then eat it in a wee while once it's cooled down and gone a little bit harder. So in the activity today, it's obviously a STEM activity, so some of the things that we've been using today are measuring, obviously, with our measuring ingredients out. And we've also been using forces to squish all the ingredients together today. So forces are involved, they come from physics, and the forces we've been applying today have made all the ingredients come together in a physical change to make our fudge. We could also, if you're going to pop it in the fridge, what you're going to do there is create another physical change in your fudge by making it harden as well. So thanks very much for watching our video today. Hopefully you have lots of fun making your fudge and even more fun eating it.